Welcome to the lab. 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 Come on and cook with me. Gigi's gluten free. Bake with me. Gigi's gluten free. Grill with me. Gigi's gluten free. Eat with me. Gigi's gluten free. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab.
Okay, guys. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. We are doing a challenge today. I was challenged by Be the Difference Clothing. Be the Difference Clothing said that we needed to eat cherries, guys. Cherries. While telling a story. And I thought it fitting that I would tell my story while driving, since my story is about when I learned to drive. Cherry sweet. Real sweet. I appreciate that. So, sorry about the blinker, guys. When I learned to drive, I was a very, very special case, guys. It took me 3 people and a total of about 6 cars for me to learn how to drive. So, I learned how to drive in a stick shift. That was the first thing I learned to drive, okay? Really bitty, little bitty, itty bitty, tiny car. I want to say it was a Mazda. It had a drop top and it was a stick shift. I had no clue how to drive. Can you imagine that? So my neighbor would put me in the car and just tell me to go. Little or no instruction. I learned how to actually drive the stick shift. But here was the drawback. He never took me on the main street. He never took me on the highway. It was just basically around and around and around a circle. A really small circle in an apartment complex. So you know how much experience that was. That was little or no experience. So needless to say, I still wasn't ready to drive. So then my uncle had a 1977 Cadillac Eldorado, and he began to teach me how to park. Again, he would take me, he would pick me up from work, and he would allow me to drive myself home. Okay. Pretty nice path. But again, it was on the streets. A real short distance. I mean, I was getting experience with actually making turns and things of that nature, but I wasn't getting up enough speed. I couldn't figure out the directions good because we was going this one route. He didn't teach me more than one route. So I figured if I got out there by myself, I was gonna get lost and it was gonna be a problem. So then I had so I was over most of the fears. However, I still wasn't completely comfortable driving. So my best friend, he was being drafted to all these different colleges because he was a hoop star. And I'm telling you, I will not tell you no lie. This guy was gifted so many cars, it was ridiculous. So it was myself and 4 other girls and they called us the Elmore's Angels. And he taught all of us how to drive in the various cars that he would have. Big, small, long, tiny, wide, it just didn't matter. But it took me forever to actually just learn how to drive. I mean, it was so bad that my mom would not buy me a car. She said, you don't know how to drive well enough, you cannot have a car. So I said, I gotta prove to her that I can drive. I'm telling you, she wouldn't even take me to get no learner's license. No. So it got so bad, and time was getting close and near for me to graduate. I was like, I have got to have a car. There's no way I'm going to college without a car. I've got to have a car. I'm not going to be the only one on campus without a car. I can't do that. That's a deal breaker. So, me and my crew, we all found out that they was going to have a driver's ed course. A driver's ed course offered at our school, and I think it was something like $45. I know some of y'all parents right now saying, $45? Y'all paying hundreds of dollars for y'all kids to take these courses. But yes, it was like $45. This in the 80s, guys. So we get in the class, everybody enroll in the class, and we all go at the same time. And so one of our basketball coaches was the driver's ed instructor. And when I tell you he didn't play no games, we would get to Lakewood Amphitheater. We had to go to the amphitheater, and he had a cone set up. Everybody get in the cars. We driving brand new cars. We get in the car, start the cars up, and we go around and round and round and round the track. And we would be messing up so bad that he would be cursing us out so bad. All we could do is laugh. He cursed us out so bad, but we wasn't even mad at him because we was horrible drivers. And trust, I just told you 3 different people was trying to teach me how to drive. So I should have had a little bit more experience than everybody else. But no, wasn't true. So needless to say, we all passed our driver's ed course, but I still didn't have a license. Still didn't have a license. So Elmore continued to work with us, and he taught us how to park, but it came with a price, because we scraped up quite a few cars in my neighborhoods, in the neighborhoods of all of my other friends. So pretty much that's it. But I appreciate Be The Difference and all the rest of the ladies that's doing this challenge. Number 1 is healthy. Number 2, we get to know each other a little better. And we have fun. I'm eating. You know I don't do well when I talk and eat. But we have fun all at the same time. And these challenges are great because we just have fun. We're making videos, content, and having fun all at the same time. That beeping that you hear, that's saying that I'm exceeding the speed limit, because somebody thought it'd be fitting to set my speed limit here in my truck. I don't agree, but anyhow, I am enjoying these cherries. They are so delicious and so hard to find. Very hard to find. But I'm glad I got them because they're so delicious. This is my breakfast. Guys, if you haven't done this challenge, this is a great one to do. It's good. These cherries are good. If you haven't already given this video a thumbs up, please do so. And I will call out a few people and hopefully they will do this challenge. All you gotta do is get you some cherries and tell a story. That's what I was told. You get you some cherries and you tell a story. So I'm gonna call out a few people. One of them is, and I call him out all the time, and he better do this challenge because this is a very good challenge. Rico's Bizarre Food. Rico, this is a good challenge for you. It doesn't involve anything hot, anything strenuous. You can do this. Another somebody who always talking about, I don't do many challenges. I'm not doing that crazy stuff. Well, I'm calling you out, sis. And you already know. Deborah's Glad Tidings. Yes. You've been challenged. Let me see. Yeah. Miss Full Roller Sierra. You can do this challenge. You like healthy stuff and you love to talk. You can tell a great story. And so that's it. That's all. I'm not going to challenge nobody else. Anybody else that want to get in on it, get in on it because it's a good challenge. It's easy. And it's delicious, guys. Find you some good cherries. These are nice and sweet and juicy. But be careful when you eat them because if you stain your clothes with this, it may or may not come out. But guys, I thank you for watching. I thank you for supporting. Thank you, Be the Difference, for challenging me. This was a great challenge. And yes, needless to say, I can drive. I've been driving pretty much practically for a living. You know, everything I do, I must drive. So that's why I was so pertinent that I learned how to drive. Because my mama never learned how to drive. So I had to drive us everywhere. So yeah. Until next time, cook with me, eat with me, grill with me.